Today's problem is container with most water, difficulty medium. This is a pretty common question. It's good to know how to solve this. So, given an array of non-negative integers where each element in the array represents the height of the vertical lines, find the maximum amount of water that can be contained between any two lines, together with the x-axis. In the case of a single vertical line, it will not be able to hold any water. All right, now there's no picture here. A picture would be useful. Now this same problem is on lead code, but lead code will give you a picture. So it's to me it's a lot more clear with the picture. So here's the array of lines, 1, 8, 6, 2, etc. And with the picture, is there another? No, it's just the one picture. But with the picture, you can see that the greatest amount of water is going to be between this line here with the 8 and the 7. That is going to hold water to a height of 7 and a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 7, 49. You could hold water to a height of 8 between the two 8s, but it's not wide enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, see, then you're only going to get 40. So anyway, there's a picture of what we're trying to solve. I think get a pen here. Here, and scoot this out of the way. So the way that we solve it, and I think this is probably the third example here is probably the best, is two pointers. Actually, let's look at constraints and topics here. Constraints, the array size will be between 1 and 10 to the 5th, 100,000. The elements in the array, that is the height of the vertical lines, will be between 0 and 10 to the 4th, 10,000. Expected complexity. Let me turn the pen off for a second. Expected complexity. Linear. Flipkart, Amazon, Google, a lot of companies will ask you this question. Topic tags. Two-pointer algorithm. Okay. We'll use example 3. Let's go back to the pen. All right, so we're going to start with the left-hand pointer at 2, and I'll put the right-hand pointer down here to distinguish them, and the right-hand pointer at 5. All right, we're going to move these towards each other in order to figure out what is the maximum amount of water. All right, so L is 0, that the index. R is length minus 1. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So actually the right at this point would be 7. Okay? Now, while left is less than right, we're going to compute the area. The area is going to be the minimum of these two vertical lines, which is, in this case, the 2. And we're going to multiply that times the width, the distance on, let's say, the x-axis. So in this case, it would be 7 minus 0 is 7. 7 times 2, area 14. So the area we can get out of that is 14, right, to start. And what we do is we move the pointer, you move the pointer that is pointing to the smallest line, the shortest line, okay? Because the limitation here with the 5 and the 2, it's not the 5, it's the 2. So we would like to get something better than that, and so we'll move the left pointer here. Now that 1 is not going to help us, it's even smaller than the 2. Okay, so we'll move it again. Now we've got an 8. All right, so the area here is the min of 8 and 5, which is 5, times the width, r minus L. R minus L in this case is 7 minus 2 is 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, and that's better than what we had already. So we'll go 25. All right. Now we are limited by the 5. So we need to decrement the right pointer, which is another 5. Well, that's not going to help us because now we have a shorter width. So we're not going to be able to improve on 25 with that. So again, we're going to decrement the 5. Okay, 6. 6 is better than 5. So to compute the area from here, it's 6, the min of 8 and 6. It's 6 times the width, which is only 3. So that's going to give us 18. And again, going further with this is not going to help us either. So the answer is going to be 25. So the algorithm is 2 pointers, start one on the left, start one on the right. Calculate the area, and at each iteration, move the pointer for the shorter of the two lines. What if the lines are equal? In that case, it doesn't matter. While left is less than, okay, if array left, if it's a tie, we have chosen to move the right pointer. But it'll work out the same. All right, let's try and run this. Get rid of all of this stuff, this, and submit. Okay, that's it. Like the video. That's medium difficulty, but you know, maybe on the easier end of medium. It's a common question, and fortunately, it's a pretty easy pattern to remember, which is just the 2 pointers. Start one on the left, start one on the right, and at each iteration, compute the area and then move the shorter of the two lines. Move the pointer that is pointing to the shorter of the 2 lines. And did I say like the video yet? Yeah, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll send you problems of the day every weekday, and we'll see you next time.